Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build these, well, 3 futuristic street lamps. Really simple as well. So these are for more futuristic or more modern, kind of cleaner, I guess, styles. So we've got a really small one. This has actually got a player head, so you will need to be able to get player heads. I don't know if you can do it on the console versions. Not too sure, but please feel free to tell me if you can actually use the player heads. For this purpose. If not, you can use the flower pot, so easy. We've also got that really small one like this. We've got a slightly smaller one here for probably these small roads that I've got here, like lower densities. And then we got the ones for the higher densities. So yeah, let's get started. Really easy. You're just going to need a block of quartz, you're going to need a cobblestone wall, beacon, cobblestone slab, and, well, the player head. We'll actually get ourselves. You do need stairs. Yeah, you need stairs. So anyway, let's get started. Let's do the first small one. So this one you can put into the ground. It's just like my other street lamp tutorial if you've already done that one. Just put in the one block back. That's what I recommend doing with all of these. I'm actually just going to do these ones right here. So yeah, pretty simple. Just put down a block and have 2 cobblestone walls. Now in my texture pack there are specific ones. This one is 139:3 for the actual white texture, if you want that. Then all you're going to do is shove a beacon on top. You're then going to put a full block on top of this. So shift click to make sure that you don't right click it, otherwise if you just right click it, it goes onto that. Then on the lower part you're just going to put a slab, a slab, a slab, and a slab like that. Which you're just going to deselect the area there. And then what you need to do is get a player head. So the other alternative is to grab a flower pot, put the flower pot on top. That looks pretty cool as well. It doesn't look too bad at all. You can also do, just put on cobblestone wall. You can also put on, for example, a piece of fence. That also look good. And you can even, if you're in my texture pack, you can, change it. So you can do all these kind of like little bits. But what I also recommend doing is if you just do slash give, and then your name, mine's Lord Dacker obviously. Then you're going to do 397:3 space 1, then player colon. And then this is the important part. This is where you put the person's name in. So it's just going to be CY1337. And then just do enter on that. That will give you a player head somewhere. There we go. There's the player head. And this will give you a white one. Just shove that on top. Pretty easy. So yeah, that's what you can do. You can put it on an angle as well if you wanted to. I find it looks a bit weird on an angle. I don't know why. I think it's because everything else is too imperfect. Other variations you can do on this, obviously, you can do stuff like this. Put those on. You could then also grab a daylight sensor, shove that on the top, to make it a little bit different. You could also just put a quartz slab on the top. You can do stuff like that. You could even have this part going up into the middle, and then have 4 lamps coming off like this. That looks pretty cool as well. Same with the slab, normal version that you had down here. So you can do all of those ones. Quite a few little ideas anyway. Just for a very simple small one. So you can see this one looks probably the most stylish, I guess, but I'm not too sure. So there's a nice little one for that one. Okay, and now moving on to the next one, which is the smaller out of these 2. Just a normal lamppost. Again, just put them anywhere, pretty much. I actually advise that these ones, probably on the low density. Just only on the low density. You could maybe put them on the ones without, not the actual high density or the medium density avenues. But you could put them on the medium or high density streets, so without this part. But anyway, let's build these. So exactly the same place as you do the normal street lights or street lamps. Which anyway, let's just place down a block. So I'm just going to place down a block as if this one has kind of got this around it, like that. And we're just going to go up by 6 cobblestone wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then going to grab your quartz stairs, or you can do it in any colour, just quartz looks a bit futuristic. Just put a stair on there, like that. So this is going towards the road. They're going to have an upside down stair here. Then we're going to have a stair on top of that one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 slabs above this. So you're going to go above this part, go 2 slabs. And then if for the time being we just grab a temporary block, let's grab this blue. Shove that blue wall in there, and then put on a stair like this. Now this is where we actually have the beacon go on. So there you go, have the beacon go on to the bottom, and then have 2 slabs just joining onto this part to make that little arch. So this design was basically made by both me and Taffinator. It's kind of like a mix of us just brainstorming on it. So yeah, looks pretty cool. So let's move on to the bigger one. Okay, and now for the bigger one. So this one I actually recommend doing on the bigger streets like this one. Obviously, if you want to do the double way, what you have to do, for example, this one, if we wanted to go the other side as well, we can't put a stair that's facing that way at the same time. All I'd do is just put in a slab, or put in a block, something like that, and then have this going this way. So if I just show you it really quickly, I'm trying to do it quickly, so I'm a bit off. There we go. Have this one here, that one there, and those going across there. So there you go, that's how you do it double. Obviously, because you can't put in the stair going both ways, you either have a slab, which doesn't look quite right, or you just make it a full block, which does look quite right. So you can see there that looks a lot better. Anyway, let's go on to the big one. Okay, and now for the big one, which I advise doing on all of the big roads. You know, avenues, streetcar avenues, all that kind of roads, all that kind of stuff. So again, just placed on a block, and we're going to do it as if the road was this way. You're going to go up by 9 with your cobblestone walls. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then grab your stair. You're going to go 1, going that way, do an upside down, do another one going this way. Then what we're going to do is, above this we're going to have the 1 slab, just going forwards. So you got 1 slab, then you have 3 slabs, so you got 1, 2, 3. So there we go, you're going to have to put that 1 back in. We're then going to move down by 1 slab. So here, I'm going to have to put that 1 back in. Then if we just place down a block underneath this one, we're going to have a quartz stair, just like that. Okay, so you should have the 1 slab here, 3 slabs going across the top, drop down by 1 slab, whoops, without destroying it, and then you're going to have your stair. On the back of this stair, you're just going to put down a slab directly on the back like this. This is where you're going to have your either glowstone or beacons. Shove them on like that. Now grab a block, because you're going to have to move this on the side. Place a block on the side, and then go this way, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have an upside down stair. So make sure it's upside down like that. And we're also going to have an upside down stair in here. Just as if it's going like that, continuing on normally. And then just connect these two with your slabs, and that's it. That's it for those ones. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of examples where I've put them at angles. Okay, so on this big stretch of road, I've got a couple of these at angles, as you can see. I still haven't done the outside, but I'm working on it. And Jeff's over there again, as he always is at the minute. But what I've basically done, as this road actually turns, I've separated this into sections, and this is the best way to actually just angle them off. So it's exactly the same. I built this one straight, going straight across this way, and then I pushed it back. So you can see here it looks exactly the same. When you look at it from any other angle, pretty much, at the top, you can see that it is skewed. So what I've done is I've just pushed them back. So I've split this into a section of 2. This is the least important section. Then I've set this into 2 sections of 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And I just push that back each time, so counting those sections. This one being the least important, you don't take as much notice of it, and so you can actually leave it as a 2, and it will still look correct, like that. So that's how you do it on a slight angle anyway. You could obviously do this into sections of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 if you needed a slightly less angle, so that way you would actually just have, you know, this one going back or push forwards. All of those little bits. Now, at a perfect 45-degree angle, this is where it's a little bit more difficult. It's more trying to keep these spacings looking correct. It will never turn out correct. Not exactly. It will always look bigger than it actually is, but exactly the same. Just started on a block this time instead of having a stair. Then you got a block going up here instead of a stair. But you still got the slab. Then you still got 3 slabs going across. Then 1 slab. Then instead of a stair, you have a full block. So basically, when you do it off a perfect 45-degree angle, switch out your stairs for full blocks, and it should make sense. So there we go, got that. Stair, stair, 3 blocks there. Still has this one underneath. This one then got switched out for a full block. You had 2 slabs, just like we did before. Then you had a full block. And then right here, instead of having a stair, and switching that one out for a full block like this, I found that that looked too chunky, so I just put in a slab. It then gave a slab, 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 kind of declination or decline or whatever you want to call it there, but that's pretty much it. And also for angling, just keeping the style consistent, I guess, and trying to make it work to what you actually have. See here, that actually does look pretty good, even though they're all off angle and they look weird by themselves. If you actually had a look at just this one, you would tell that it's just wrong. But when you look at it in the grand picture, like here, you can tell that it actually does look correct and looks good. So think of it that way. I always think of the big picture. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. So if you did enjoy this, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. Tell me what you want me to focus on, what you need advice on, anything like that. But from me and Jeff, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.